So what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixelbarters here, and welcome back to Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. When we left off, we were talking to this lady,
Okay.
and we've talked to her about everything. So
I was trying to read what that... Does it say patrol on that guitar?
Yeah.
Okay, I could read it. Wow.
Yay. So, I wanted to see if there's anything I could present. Oh wait, we presented
that last time. Yes.
I think we presented everything, did we?
I don't know.
No, I presented that. Let me see if
we
presented
started
anything
to
else.
present stuff that, that she was saying, you know, the denying to. Remember, he's like, wow, that was polite.
Yeah. I think we did
like
do
that.
everything then. That was polite. Would you mind taking a look at that? Okay, so I think I was probably about to be on my way. Because unless I can examine that
Did you show
mirror...
her the gun?
I can try. I'm not sure.
I know we're not
Let me
really
find out.
supposed to, probably.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, yeah. No.
Okay. So, let me try and
That's
examine
right, she
maybe...
started acting sus after we told her what he said.
Yeah. I'm marking lipstick over here. Lipstick, you want to wear it.
Oh,
One thing you like
yes.
piano. Okay, so nothing's changed here. So I guess we'll just go ahead and head on out. Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
yep, okay.
Is Jeff Foxworthy gonna pop back up? Whoa, who's there now?
Ah, it's you. Where were you?
Emma. Is something wrong? She looks grumpier than usual.
You bet something's wrong. The impossible's happened.
Let me guess, the body's gone or something?
Ugh, it's all your fault, you know.
Oops. Maybe this is about us leaving the crime scene.
What do you mean by impossible?
It's disappeared, hasn't it?
Well, it's gone. Utterly gone.
The body's gone, isn't it?
Oh, what's gone? The body's stupid. What else?
Oh my god.
Damn.
Has it vanished?
Mr. Latus's body has disappeared.
Oh god.
What?
Ah, shit.
And we left. It's
Trucy, this is all your fault.
What? Excuse you.
Prosecutor Gavin. For your vacant stare, I gather you've heard the news. I heard Mr. Latus's body has gone missing. Look for yourself. Quite the pickle. Quite the pickle.
How can you just stand there? We have to start the
There's no need for alarm, Fraulein Detective. All entrances and exits have been sealed. The body will not leave the building. So let's suggest we go find ourselves a cadaver. There'll be plenty of time to ponder the whys later.
Well, you seem pretty sure of yourself, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, we'll find him. I'm rather enjoying this. How can Mr. Deuce's body just disappear? It's like
Well,
a magician
you heard
walked
the man.
in and made it go poof.
Hey, not me. Let's get searching.
No, Jeff Foxworthy.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, I don't know if this is the right time, but... Yes, Darian? See, Geeter's gone missing.
Geeter?
It was in the dressing room.
Geeter? Who's Geeter?
That's what I call my guitar. You like, man? Your guitar was stolen?
This hasn't been a good day for guitars or Geeters.
Okay. Body first, then guitar. And if someone finds that guitar, please bring it to our dressing room. Geeter's like a missing person, not lost and found, man. I guess we'll talk about the disappearing act because it's a fucking Jeff
Well,
Foxworthy.
it sure is a... What did he call it? A sausage? No, wait. It was a pickle. And it's your pickle. I told you to stay in the room.
Sorry, not much else I can say.
It's all right. Top priority now is finding that body. You can make it up to me later.
That's sex.
No. 10 bags or so of chocolate snackoos should do the trick nicely.
You should watch your sugar intake, Emma.
I'm fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I only have borderline diabetic.
I'm gonna almost slide to the right. Everybody look at this. Where did the body go? Where did the body go? Hey, there should be
Okay.
a body here, but there's not. How can this have happened? And why?
That dude, obviously.
Jeff Foxworthy, yes.
Will you stop calling him that?
I will. Not stop calling him Jeff Foxworthy.
Oh my god.
Maybe if we go to the stage, there'll be something there now.
It's on the stage.
It's flying above the
Oh
rafters.
god, that'd be horrible.
Wait, was all that? Wait, is the stage changed?
I think So?
That platform was up when it shouldn't be up. That was not up before. That was down.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, it was down before.
Yeah. Does something seem different to you, Apollo?
Something is definitely different here.
Let's check it out.
I know exactly. We've spotted already because I remember there was like a screen back there that I saw. This was compressed.
It was just darkness in the back. That stage there must have been lowered before.
That's the tower that Lamar and Prosecutor Gavin were singing on.
Someone must have raised it. I don't see a way to control it from here. Apollo, what about that ladder against the wall?
Okay, theory time.
What?
Now, there's not much of a theory about like the ins and outs of who done it or not, but if you think about it, Lamar did a magic trick when she disappeared from the platform with the cape and then flew somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I wonder if this fake Jeff Foxworthy guy has some involvement in this because he's obviously a magician.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
Right.
So maybe he's involved having been trying to help Lamar make such a thing happen. So he's got an involvement in this somehow. Or maybe he was curious as to how it was done getting up in here or something. So let's find out.
We could use that to take a look. Whoa, I talked too fast. We
Take
could
a
use
look
that to take a look up, yeah.
Maybe we should go get Emmett.
What are you talking about? We have to see this sort of thing for ourselves.
I'm not so good with heights.
Stop whining and start climbing.
Let's get up there. What's up there? A body?
Daddy's like that too. He doesn't like heights. He told me about a bridge once.
Oh, jeez. It didn't look that high from below, really. But when we got up to the top, I felt every one of those 20 feet down. Of course, I wasn't thinking about the height anymore. Not after what we found up there.
Eee!
We found two things we were looking for. And one thing we never expected to find.
Oh.
Huh. Now, I don't think he's dead. But he's up there for some reason. The body, guitar in hand, and the pianist, Maki Tabaye, or Machi Tabaye. Liberace, Tony.
Mariachi.
Mariachi, Liberace, whatever you want it to be. Wow, that constantine sure went south in a hurry.
No kidding. Why did they arrest Machi? Why?
Don't look at me like it's my fault. Machi Tabaye, the blind pianist. Arrested on suspicion of murdering Romain Latouche. Maybe he's not.
I can't believe such a cute little boy could do something so horrible.
I guess they had proof of some kind.
What proof could possibly prove that?
Morning. Prosecutor Gavin? What a night, Pacha's being so upset.
Mr. Gavin, do you know what's going on? Why did they arrest Machi? Why?
Don't look at him like it's his fault either. It was tough for me too. We performed together that night after all. Yet,
Yeah?
the powers that be say that given the circumstances it could only have been him. What do you mean by the circumstances? Lamar was invited from Borgnia as an ambassador of goodwill. It is vital that this case be wrapped up swiftly. It's all the powers that be want, really. Well, those are circumstances, all right. What makes Machi the only possible suspect? Hair forehead. You seem forgotten that you're talking to the prosecution, the enemy. Right. I think I like this side of Prosecutor Gavin better, actually. I'm not at liberty to discuss the particulars of the case, especially not to the defense attorney. What did you just say? Me? The defense attorney? That's what I came to tell you. He's not at the detention center. He wants to request your services. He? You mean Machi? Machi wants me?
This is what we've been waiting for, Apollo. Let's get going.
Right. But I called him the murderer 17 times now.
And we're defending him.
Good luck. You kind of fucking need it now, boy. I'm off to question Lamar. Right. Later. I hope I'm up to this.
Oh, God. I can do the voice for him if you want.
If he fucking speaks.
Oh, yeah. That's right. He doesn't speak. Well, I just don't get it. I refuse to believe a cute little kid like that could do something so terrible.
You said that already.
I'm saying it again.
Glasses shine.
Yeah, right. Machi, everything's going to be okay. We're here for you.
Hi. Maybe you can tell me about last night?
Oh, that's
Fuck.
right.
Oh
Oh no. Yoim and yoim. Huh? Is that what you're gonna do for that?
That was when I realized how tough it must be. A little kid like this, and a country so far from everything he's ever known.
Maybe Lamar can help.
But didn't Prosecutor Gavin say she was with him? Good luck.
Oh yeah.
I'm off to question Lamar.
Shit. Well, what are we going to do?
That's good question. I can't think of anything we can do but go with this. And hope for the best at the trial tomorrow.
Oh god.
Oh fuck. Well, that's we're in a bit of a pickle
that
again, aren't
poor
we?
fucking kid.
Yeah. I guess I kind of feel bad for calling him murderer off the bat, I guess, huh? I should probably feel bad for that, shouldn't I?
Yes.
There's a part of me that hopes that we twist and don't defend him and he is the murderer, but
no.
it was wishful thinking. Let the kid be the murderer and get
He's
put on
blind
death row.
and no one understands him. Oh wow, already?
Court is now in session for... How do I say that?
Machi Tabaye, Your Honor. The pixie of the arpeggio.
Right, his trial. Court is in session.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is A-okay here, Judge.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin.
Yeah, my opening statement, yeah.
No, actually, there was something else I wanted to ask you about.
How did the show go?
Yeah.
Yes?
Say you're going to visit someone in the hospital with an incurable disease. What do you say to them?
Fuck.
I mean, you wouldn't say get well soon, right? You'd only be kicking them when they're down.
What are you talking about?
Actually, I'm going to visit someone who is terminally ill. Right after the trial, the Chief Justice's son.
The Chief Justice?
His son is afflicted with the most terrible disease. He doesn't have long, it seems.
Oh.
So I thought I'd go pay him a visit. I thought saying something moving might be the order of the day.
Why don't grown-ups ever just say what's on their mind instead of pretending?
She was looking at me with something like disgust. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for?
In any case,
Is that gonna play a part in
I'm a bit
tomorrow?
busy
or?
today, so let's wrap this up quickly. Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement, briefly.
You're in luck here, Judge. And I believe you'll be going on your hospital visit sooner than you think. Huh? First, review the victim in this case. Romain Latouche, age 35.
He looks older than
The
that.
goal mentor for diva songstress Lamoire. Cause of death, blood loss due to being shot by a large caliber revolver. This report has all the details.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Okay. Wait, is our evidence is empty or is that a page 2? I mean, I think we got enough stuff for
I
a
think
page
that's
2.
a page 2.
45
Yeah, okay,
caliber,
thought
that's
so.
quite
Okay.
large, isn't it? A direct hit from that could knock a man off his feet.
And it did.
Yeah.
However, the bullet struck him in his shoulder. The damage to the body was slight. Death was not immediate. Sadly, his blood loss was such that he could not be saved.
I suppose the victim's condition could have been much worse, considering.
Yeah.
Time photo. Got it.
Like if
Two
it was to his head, whoo.
There would be no head.
No.
2 shots were fired. One shot missed, the other penetrated and passed through the victim's shoulder. Both bullets are found on the wall at the scene. Observe the diagram.
Yep, right
Boom,
there.
boom, right there. Now, I was going to mention this, and I feel like they're probably going to pull this at some point. Where did the fire come from? Because if it was over in that corner...
It had to have come from the vent.
Well, the biggest thing is that there's that little divider there, and the top bullet, if they were past that divider, there had to have been a weird angle that actually came from to get over there.
That's true.
It was the coat hanger.
Oh, Jesus. Does make you wonder where they were at, because it couldn't have come through that window.
Yeah.
Unless the game's not being that logical. We don't know where that window is yet. I thought it would be more behind that wall, but I guess I don't know yet. Because it's kind of hidden on there. But
Where's
it
the
would be
CSI thing where
Well-
they take the string and like do the trajectory thing and all that?
But that would also, it would have to be beyond that wall, because I think the reason they have that like wardrobe hanger there is because that comes flush with where that wall ends, and that window was in between that.
So like, how
So it
could
couldn't have come
how
through
could
that
the one
window.
closer to the door be there if that divider is there?
Which means that the angle of it was a little different than
Yeah.
we're expecting
Okay.
here. This is where the bullets hit.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Accepts it.
There we go.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank
Moving
you.
along.
If we're talking about a 45 caliber revolver, you must assume that the killer was adept at the weapon's use.
Really?
Yeah, apparently weapons that size of powerful kickback. Like, if a 11-year-old tried to use it, he'd probably fly across the fucking room.
That is true.
If, say, the judge tried to fire one and break every bone in his body.
The defense will take more care in choosing examples.
I'm sorry. As I was saying, the victim was shot backstage in a dressing room. The dressing room was only one entrance, this door.
That does seem to be the case, yes.
However, there were witnesses who heard the gunshots.
He's talking about you and Emma, huh?
Yet when the witnesses entered the room, it was empty, save for the victim's body, of course.
But that's impossible.
Exactly. This murder was impossible
Kim Possible.
for all but one person.
One person?
That is, of course, the defendant, Machi Tabaye.
Only this defendant could have committed the crime. But how?
It's quite simple. Circumstances of the crime scene make it clear.
Very well. I assume you have testimony to back this up. Clay, let the witness please take the stand.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Emma.
Your name and profession, please.
She's been on witness stand before.
Yeah?
Emma Sky. I'm a detective for the police department. I was on security detail at the concert forum that night.
Emma seems tired somehow.
Security at the concert, you say?
Some security I was. Couldn't even stop a murder.
Now don't blame yourself. Things like this happen. I've made even bigger mistakes in my career, you know.
I'm sure that makes her feel much better.
I want to hear about these bigger mistakes.
In any case, because you were on security detail, the crime was quickly discovered, and we were able to identify the killer. You may give the court your testimony if you would. Describe the circumstances of that day and your discovery of the crime, please.
All right.
Lay it on us. Murderous circumstances.
Woo.
Murder.
The night of the murder, I was on security backstage at Prosecutor Gavin's request. Only people involved with the concert in some way were allowed backstage. At the beginning of the third set, I heard shots. I went into the room filled with blaring rock music and found the body. I examined the scene and determined that only the defendant could have done it.
It was lucky that the detective was the first on the scene.
But that door was the only way out of the room, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Then I don't get it. How can they say that Machi did it?
Because of the vent. Looks
Yep.
like we need a bit more information.
Very well. Defense may begin the cross-examination.
Okay.
Mm.
I didn't see anything that stood out. Night of the murder, I was on security backstage. Prosecutor had a request.
Yep.
Makes sense. Only people involved with the murder in some way or backstage.
Concert, not murder.
Concert or murder. At the beginning of the third set, I heard shots. Went in the room, filled with blaring rock music, found the body. Came to the scene, determined that the only defendant could have done it. I know the circumstances under which the body was found. I was there.
An examination of the crime scene was enough to nail down the killer?
I'm sure I have a good reason. Must have had a good reason to arrest Machi. And I'm going to find out what it was.
The vent.
Yeah, I mean, I figured we had already known that, but let's go
Yeah,
to the
we'll
part
do
where the
that.
murder starts happening.
Yeah.
You heard shots. I believe we were having a chat when we heard the shots.
You were the one chatting. I was eating snackoos.
And throwing them at me.
Ah, hey! No snacking in court.
And you're sure the shots came from Lamoire's room? Yes, absolutely.
Hey, I'm the one being cross-examined here. Here, this'll keep you quiet.
Goddamn. Thanks. So, how about it, Emma?
We were right there. Hard saying about that.
Please, either talk or eat, not both at the same time.
Right, so after that, me and Mr. Lawyer there opened the dressing room door.
Found the body. Rock?
Blaring, yes.
When you say rock, are you referring perhaps
To and roll?
to this rock and roll music that's so popular these days?
That's right, I went in the dressing room. Music is blaring
Yeah.
over the speakers on the wall. Pipe sound from the stage into the back. Oh, oops.
They pipe sound from the stage into the backstage through speakers. That way people in the back can hear when they're supposed to be on stage.
Did it have to be so loud? You don't listen to Gavin Ears with your ears. You
Oh,
feel it
God.
with your entire body and soul. I always have the backstage monitors at full volume.
When we walked in the room, the band was playing Guilty Love, I believe, making it easy to determine the time of the crime.
If I could hear that music, if you could hear that music playing.
Everyone on stage for that song has an alibi, including myself.
Anyway, I closed off the scene and started my investigation.
Boy, I examined the scene and determined the other done it, and we'll press that next time.
Oh, even though we pretty much already know.
Yeah.